the second hour. This is Attorney Vincent Davis, and the show is The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. Let's take a call right now. Diane from South Dakota. Diane, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
It's mostly a question, but I got to tell you a little bit of the story so you can kind of understand. I'm only assuming.
Okay.
So this just happened about 2 weeks ago. I feel like a lot of my rights were, ignored first off, and I heard you talking about how I should have my criminal case dealt with before my CPS case. And I agree with that. However, they postponed my court date on my criminal. So my main issue here is they have two of my kids in custody. They're staying with my dad, which is awesome, but they have two of them. The baby is with his dad, and dad doesn't have any custody. Here, I have sole custody of him. But they let him sign a safety plan, and I'm not understanding, so they say, I'm not understanding how that works law-wise. The attorney, the court-appointed attorney, she says, yeah, sure, you could go pick your baby up, because my baby is breastfed, and no one's giving him milk. I keep pumping. I keep trying to work with them. I'm like, hey, he needs to eat. He needs this. Nobody comes and gets it. The state put an automatic protection order, so I can't work with the father. It's a very confusing situation. That one, I know it seems like it's kind of a catch-22. I'm very concerned about my baby. Of course, I'm very concerned about my other two. And then there's a backstory to all this as far as what happened and, and the allegations that are being thrown at me here.
Well, what's your question?
My question is, so the officer handed my baby to the dad, and dad met up with CPS later after CPS took my older two, who were in the same exact situation, and I guess he signed a safety plan with CPS. What I'm confused on is, does he have a right to, I don't understand, and I've tried Google, and I don't understand how he has a right to have my baby right now when the safest place for baby is home with mom. The safest place for all my kids is home with mom. The story got misconstrued when cops arrived. I ended up having a seizure, and I wasn't able to answer many questions, and so I was automatically put under arrest, and my kids were taken to CPS.
Mm-hmm. And your question is
can he sign us what is this safety thing? They're telling me that I can't see my baby.
Hold on a second, Diane. So I'm going to try to answer your question, okay?
Okay.
Now remember something. I'm licensed in California.
Right, I know.
I'm not licensed in South Dakota. So I have to give that disclaimer and tell you probably should talk to a South Dakota attorney. But I will answer that question as if you were in California, okay?
Okay.
Generally, laws are sometimes the same, sometimes they're not. But I'm going to answer the question for you. The answer is yes. Social workers can give custody of the child, at least temporarily, to the father, even though you had custody from the family law court. I know you probably don't like to hear that, but
no,
that's the law. Now, I had a similar situation, and what I told my client, who was the mother, I said, look, lay low. Don't make a big problem about it. Let's win the case regarding the other two children, and then let's go get the child back that's, with the father, who we don't like in that case. So,
right, okay.
This is all about the law and strategy. All right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not about, what's in your heart or what's in your head or in your mind. I told somebody the other day, I said, look, you hired me to get your children back, and I can do that. You didn't hire me to vindicate you in the eyes of everyone in the world. That's not what I do. If you want to get your children back, I can help you do that. And that's how you have to look at it. So
Right, and that's how I've been looking at it.
And people tell me all the time, Mr. Davis, I'm sad, I'm upset, I can't sleep, I'm crying, and I don't want to say I understand that, but I can only imagine what a parent is going through when they've lost their children. But you got to keep your eye on the prize, right?
Right.
The eye on the prize.
And I guess, I was going to say, I understand you because my eye is on the prize. Like, I'm willing to do anything they want me to do. I mean, I'm brand new in it, and I don't care. Like, I hit the ground running. I'm ready to go. Tell me what to do. And, of course, they're doing the whole, back-forth phone thing. I get it. But I'm not going to take no for an answer, and I'm going to keep calling them. I'm going to keep talking to them. I'm going to be like, what do you want me to do? How do we get the kids home? How do the kids come home? What do you need from me? I've already done...
Hold on.
Diane, go ahead.
What I would suggest is the calling isn't the best strategy.
Okay.
Let me tell you the best strategy. Email and or texts.
Yes, I've been texting a lot. I have. Yes.
First of all, emails aren't as oppressive or intrusive as daily phone calls to the social worker. But phone calls, you're gonna drive them crazy, and they're gonna, maybe take that again and use it against you. But if you send emails, it's a document. It's saved forever. They can't deny that they got it. They can't deny or twist what you said because it's in writing. So try the email route. But here's the most important thing. You have to sit down with your attorney very soon, like Monday, and work out a plan and a strategy so that you can get your children back. Don't wait like someone else said, and I hear this all the time, I have a court-appointed attorney. They talk to me 5 minutes before the court hearing. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been bugging her.
Insist.
She's been pretty good.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm really glad to hear that. Diane, I want to thank you for calling and thank you for listening. Call back in a couple weeks and give us an update.